Murder the stalkers, murder the stalkers, murder the stalkers.
Task 5. Tower bridge destruction confirmed. Reposition at Southwark Bridge to complete objective.
So yeah,
We're on it. Delta,
we're the only survivors here.
I'm not seeing
Yeah, well, that's more proof in the pudding than all I need.
Hold on. Let me guess.
All the blood, death, and destruction.
And corpses.
Get the corpses. Well, I don't know. Technically, in most horror games, if you only see blood, that technically means you're the only survivor.
In survival
Because you're seeing it.
In survival games, blood, every idiot follows the trail of blood.
I'm sorry, but in all honesty, if I like the whole game locked into a fucking asylum, I wouldn't follow the blood. I'd be like, you know what? Where's the nearest fucking window? Break it down, hop the fence, and run. Even if it's barbed wire, guess what? I have there's a bunch of guys around me with who are dead who have clothing on them. Grab the clothing, to throw it over the barbed wire, climb it and run.
Outlast.
Yeah, Outlast. Oh, Slender Man, which has recently been called into question of making children murder each other.
Yeah, I've read those articles.
I'm sorry, but you go into a forest. And you have this being chasing after you. Leave the fucking forest! You go into a house that's surrounded by the forest. I'm sorry, I think I'd rather go to the fucking city where there is no forest.
Yeah, right.
Unless Slenderman just hunts you down, then I would be like, you know what, fuck it. The only way to get out of here alive is through.
You gotta go through me first.
Well, Slenderman, fine.
All you just need to do is give him $20 and he'll leave you alone.
No. I've tried. I nearly shat my pants trying to fight him off. When I fight him off, I meant run like hell. God, I fucking hate these guys. I really do. They become the biggest pricks.
Well,
Because when you think you're safe from all the enemy's fire, and you're like, alright, now I can heal. What the fuck?
Oh, they were just much better with the auger. Not only that, like I said, it's not until Resistance 2 when you actually get the ability with the auger to look through, you know, the buildings and whatnot and actually see them.
See what the fuck they are.
Which makes the auger in Resistance 2 fucking awesome.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's damn right gorgeous, my friend.
You see me slowly going for that health, because I'm like, I don't trust that fucking wall.
Well, it's a perfect place to set a trap if you go get health and then suddenly a little band of those little guys come after you.
No. As in, I just faced some augers. I'm not sure if there's a third one or not. I don't trust those fucking walls around me. I feel like there's gonna be. I just see a dot appearing, like, oh shit!
And again, I must be thinking of prey. Oh, you got your mines. Those are not augers, but they're mines.
Yep, I caused that one on myself by trying to jump like a dumbass.
Nathan Hale, the power of everything in the Chimera, you just lose the ability to jump.
Hey, I took the Chimera fruit. The devil fruit known as the Chimera fruit. I'm
Oh,
from One Piece.
oh, I was about to say.
I can't swim.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I thought you can't swim. That's terrible.
Yep, I cannot swim. Even though I know exactly how to swim, and I'm one of the best swimmers in the world, I ate a devil fruit. Now I can't swim.
Logic?
I'm sorry, but what? What happens if you eat the devil fruit that allows you to breathe underwater? You can't swim?
Yeah, you'll be walking underwater like the undead pirates from Pirates of the Caribbean.
No. The devil fruit that turns you into a fish man. Guess what? Doesn't matter. You can't fucking swim. Ooh, water! Bullshit. So you can't live on land, but you can't swim in the water. How the fuck does this work out?
Yeah, gravity decides to give up, and you can set up like a little chair or a hammock under the water. It's like, yeah, I can deal with this.
Hey, look, more of these assholes. Still don't know who the hell they are. All you know is you keep hearing a message.
Steve Bloom, is that you?
Yep, supposedly these guys are special forces sent here to collect samples.
It's funny when they send out special forces, and ironically, they're the ones who always to die.
Unless you're talking about the Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, which I also got again. So then I can do a Let's Play and commentary on it. Then you play as the Special Forces team that survives.
Yeah, well, if they're if they're gonna be part of the story segregation to it, then yeah, they have to. At least some of them have to survive. Maybe not the whole team, but at least some of them.
No, the whole team that you get to play as survives, supposedly. If you play their whole little campaign side mission, the whole little DLC campaign,
Well,
they survive.
I gave Operation Raccoon City a try and immediately turned it in because it was just too boring.
Honestly, I can play it as long as I had friends.
Maybe, well, that's the only reason why I bought it was just to play with you. And other than that, those are so far and few that just playing it by myself was extremely boring. So I just
It was. And the only thing good about it, except for the story that you can play with friends, is the multiplayer and how you can fuck people over, especially if they're a goddamn sniper.
hmm.
Because dear God, the stealth guy. Because if you ever went the whole stealth class, the one that can turn themselves literally invisible, you pretty much became a god, and you can one-shot people with melee attacks. It was like a boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. It's like the fuck. The thing is, I realized how much of those guys were assholes, so I purposely made it my soldier anti-stealth. I had it so then, no matter what, they wouldn't be able to sneak up on me and melee me like that. I would stick myself in a corner, fight off the zombies if I have to, but they would never sneak up on me, and I would always kill them.
Well, like I said, the single player didn't really do much for me and everything like that. That wasn't interested in the multiplayer.
Well, when we finally pay for Xbox Live again, would you like to maybe buy it again for the $2 that it's worth, and so we could do a Let's Play on it?
Depending on how much it is.
Dude, it's pretty much $2.
Yeah, I know it's gotten a lot cheaper because when I bought it, it was 20. I actually paid no, I actually paid 17 for it because I traded in a couple stuff for it.
Actually, I think I might still have the receipt around here somewhere. Give me a second. I'll tell you how much it's worth. Come on, Mr. Receipt. I know you're around here somewhere. Show your fucking face.
Because honestly, I'm gonna be paying more for the if it's really cheap. I'm more gonna be paying for the Xbox Live than the damn game itself.
Well, with the Xbox Live, we'll be able to do Let's Plays on, and along with commentaries on other games if we want to put it to where it's two people playing,
Yeah, of
not just
course.
one.
Yeah, of course.
So there's just a benefit to that.
Yeah, it's
And
just I
son of
don't
a
have that
bitch.
much. I just don't have that much money, so
Oh, what's better yet is that I got the limited edition casing for the Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City because the certain manager who works there, he just didn't. He couldn't find the other cases. He's like, "No, what? Fuck it. You get this, along with a brand new copy of Aliens Colonial Marines because he couldn't find a used one." He's like, "No, what? Today's your fucking lucky day. Have it. These are terrible games."
Which GameStop did you go to?
I will plead the fifth on this because I do not want to get that associate in trouble, at all, and I would like to have another day of that happening to me.
You have to finish the job at Southwark Bridge. If those Goliaths reach us,
So the one that's not the mall.
I plead the fifth on any of the GameStops that I go to, and I go to a large variety of them, and the associate who helped me. I will plead the fifth, and I'll say nothing more. Stop reading into it. Because people watch these videos, and it just so happens that someone might complain.
Honestly, you're getting too afraid about it.
Dude, I got called up at Subway because I bitched about it.
And honestly, there's someone who just doesn't have, who has just so much time on their hands just to bitch about something. Honestly, they need to get a fucking life.
Yeah, well, from
Because
now on,
honestly, you know what, I'm gonna say it, I'm not a big fan of the GameStop at our mall. I could say that, and yet these people don't know where I live. They don't know who barely I am, so I'm fine with it.
all right. Well, anyway, continuing on. This is a second place that I hate the most. I've died 42 times here. That is all within 2 hours.
Is there not a single place in this game that you hate?
There's 2 places: the parts with the tank and the stock. Oh, actually, make that 3. Or is it?
Oh, well, the vehicle sections are really hard to die in. You have to really suck in order for you to fail, unless you're on the hardest difficulty.
Well, I was on the hardest difficulties for the vehicle missions,
Yeah.
but no. No, in all honesty, like there's 2 places I hate the most. The one I told you before earlier on, that was just me trying to do that last.
Yeah, the last
Fuck
stamp.
this! I just saw myself die. I'm like, know what? Out. A lot of times I die through the most bullshit way. I throw a grenade, yet because there's maybe one brick in the way, it'll automatically jump back towards me, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
That's hilarious.
And I don't get a sprint option or a dodge option in the event of this happening, or a throwback option. It's just
Nope.
instant death.
No, the core gameplay of Resistance is pretty bare boned.
Yep.
I mean, around this time, at the time this game came out, Call of Duty 3 already came out, and you were able to actually take your grenades and chuck them back just in case if you miss throw them.
Okay, so the game for Resident Evil, I found the receipt. What for me, since I was a pro member, was around $4.
$4?
Yeah, around there. I can't really read this; it's kind of dried out.
Yeah, I will say that a weird subject to go on, but GameStop receipts, the ink runs
No,
out
actually,
extremely quick.
it's in general. All receipts in general, because of the paper they're printed on and the ink they're used, they'll always fade. And also, they did a medical report, that the ink from receipts over the years that you would use it, say if you were to start when you were a kid, the maybe late 30s, would give you cancer.
Yeah, I know about that stuff, but I don't know about the fading thing because I still have Target receipts I've had from 2011 that are still good.
Well, then they use a different ink and paper than GameStop.
Because
That or you
GameStop,
take really good care of your paper.
yeah, 'cause GameStop is the one I know the most. That's printer paper, all it's paper, and just the ink just goes out like within like maybe less than a week. But then again, you know, it takes about like what? How many days until you're able to return your game and whatnot?
7 days for a pre-owned game. You have 7 days to return it. For a new game, it has to be still wrapped up, still in its case for you to get a full refund.
Yeah. So, you know, in the end, that doesn't really matter.
Yep. Then you can also buy warranties on them. So,
I
but since
never
they
buy
have
warranties.
yeah, but since they also have the whole new get power up stuff, that keeps track of every information that you use. So, say you wanted to purchase it at this time, and pick it up on its release date. All you have to do is swipe your card. You purchased it already. Then you just have to go to the release date, swipe your card again, you get your game.
Well, yep. I don't really buy any warranties for my games. The only time I ever bought a warranty for my game, it's not even from GameStop, actually from Walmart, when I got the Metroid Prime trilogy for the Wii.
I never buy a warranty for my game because fact is the warranty will go out before my game does. It is a waste of money, and I take care of my games, so I know this. If you maybe if you were buying for a child, like a little kid who just likes to play his games but he doesn't take care of it very much, those would be the people I'd buy the warranty for. But for an adult who actually has years of playing games, who knows how to take care of it, he would go out of his way to take care of his game and would not need the warranty.
Well, the reason why I bought the warranty for the Metroid Prime trilogy and everything like that is because the Metroid Prime trilogy is discontinued and everything like that. So just in case if anything were to happen to it, you know, that's the only reason. That's the only reason why, because they
But
had.
did your warranty wear out now?
Of course, it's worn. It's been worn out for the longest time and everything like that. It was just I wasn't too sure if maybe it's gonna be one of those times where I'm gonna get a disc that's gonna be very corrupted or something like that. So I just took a precaution. It was only $5 at the time. I was like, whatever. And honestly, ever since then, I haven't really bought any warranties ever because I'm usually good at taking care of my games. It's just that because they only had 2 copies left and it's a game that's discontinued, I just wanted to make sure that my copy was going to be okay. Thank God I got a copy that works really well. Still have it to this very day. Still in mint condition, pretty much, and just no worries and everything like that. And I tossed that Walmart disc protection warranty thing out a long time ago.
Yeah. The only times I would get the warranty is for when I had a child who was playing games. Because face it, they're gonna leave the disc out. They're gonna throw it about places. That thing's gonna get scratched to hell and back before it even so much as gets turned sold back to the GameStop or any place that you bought it from. For like since they have the whole returning thing.
Yeah, well, it's still
That's the
sad to know
only
that there's
reason.
still like older teens and stuff like that that still do shit like that. So that's why they have to ask if you want the warranty and everything like that. Which the majority of the time people just say no because honestly they just don't care.